Hi, I want to talk to you about the process that we use in clients' homes to help them get organized. A great organizer who came before me, Julie Morgenstern, coined the acronym SPACE, and it stands for sort, purge, assign a home, containerize, and equalize. And I don't care whether you are organizing one drawer in your kitchen or your entire house, this philosophy holds true regardless. So let's go through it one by one. The very first step is sort, and I like to think of it as sort and purge. So what that means is we're going to get you down to what really matters to you, get you down to your keepers. Sorting things into like item groups really helps with the decision making for purging. It's much easier to decide which black t-shirts you want to keep if you see all 10 of them in front of you than if you're going through one drawer here and a closet there and the laundry room to keep coming across black t-shirts. So the very first step is get like items together, that's the sort, and then purge, get down to what's important to you and what really matters. Once you have your keepers, you're ready for the next step. The A in SPACE stands for assign a home. Now, a home could be a room in a house. A home could be a particular drawer within that room. Knowing where something is going to live is based on who uses it and how it gets used, right? So we want to make things very accessible that you use most often, and we want to utilize the low rent areas of the house for things that really aren't used often. So once you have your keepers, next you think about where's the best place for this to live. Once you've chosen that home, you're ready for the next step, which is C, containerize. A lot of people make the mistake of starting with this step, and I'm sure you know somebody, maybe yourself, who has run out to the Container Store or Target or Costco and bought containers with the dream of having them solve your clutter problem and getting organized. Well, they may work, but they may not, because likely you haven't done this first steps of knowing exactly what you're keeping and where it's going to live best in your house. So containerize can mean actual physical containers. They can also mean parts of a room. For example, a drawer is a container. A shelf is a container. So you want to think about where something's going to live, and then does it need to be contained, and what's an appropriate container based on where it's living and what it is. And then the very last step of this is equalize. And what this acknowledges is that life is not static. When you go through the process of organizing your house, you're making all of your systems match your life as it is right now. Life's not static. Things change. People come in and out of your life, hobbies and interests change. If you have kids, their age is going to change, their abilities are going to change, their size is going to change. So the things that support the life we're living change based on our life that we're living, right? So life's not static, your systems can't be either. Equalize acknowledges that every once in a while when you see clutter starting to resume, that's your cue to go back to the beginning of the SPACE acronym and start again. Sort, purge, assign a home, and containerize. That's how you maintain an organized space.